name underneath it now?
Yeah, I'll show you how to do it. We'll go over to your toolbox.
Yeah, I think we've tried this before.
Yeah.
Hangout toolbox, okay. Find in Chrome account.
Look where it says lower third, display name, tag.
Checking content. Okay. Continue. Okay, here we go. Display name.
Yeah. And then if it comes up backwards, there's a dot up there. You push it, and it'll reverse it. Or that turns it on, and then there's a little camera up there. You click it. You'll see.
Okay. Okay, so what do I hit? Upload overlay or?
No. What do you have it? Do you have it on display name?
Display name. Then what do I hit?
Lower third, that little thing on the right-hand corner.
Okay.
So the thing slides to the right.
Mirror your video. Okay.
Hold on one second.
So it just basically turned. Yeah, there we go.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I'm backwards, so I need to hit the mirror your video thing.
Yeah. Okay, get people to catch up, and I just posted. And I'm gonna run this over to both pages. And you got to see the new opening I got. I'm not happy with it, just because of the song. I wanted the other song. I had to pick this song because I know that it's safe with the FCC or whoever they are dogging us. Okie dokie. I'm starting.
We are live. I'm just in my basement tonight, man. I'm not even gonna.
Here we go. Here's the new opening. You'll like it. I will change the music. We need better music. That's you, buddy. You watching?
Yep.
Jess inside of the building. See, we're up on the marquee. Dawg2dawg, hottest web show ever. Deplorable Avenue, right? There's Bill. Fake breaking news. Bill has announced he's going to run for president. Bill a goat this way.
Yeah.
Maga girl, whatever they call it. I don't know. Adorable, deplorable. JK. Some nice little graphics in there, huh? I'll get the music changed though. And we are on. We are live. We are live. Live. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and share Dawg2dawg Facebook page. Bill Goat, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing too, man. Just a heck of a night, heck of a day.
You get your car jacked or what?
No, just a wreck in the parking lot, man. And apparently it is not kosher to yell out the window that people are freaking morons and the world doesn't suffer fools. And I don't deal with stupidity because why the crap? It's raining. Why would you let your teenager drive a car in the middle of a parking lot with over 300 cars in it and not expect them to slam into somebody?
Are you serious? Is that what happened? All right. So It was a parent teacher conference.
No, it was a band meeting for this upcoming year.
No.
We get
There's
them every
not
year.
300 people around associated with the
Oh,
band.
brother, we have like 300 kids in our band.
No, come
You
on.
obviously don't know who the Golden Regiment is, do you?
Band.
Yeah,
like
band's not like 15 people.
No, it's like
No.
8 or 9, 10 people. Come on.
Yeah. Go on YouTube, type in Golden Regiment, and you'll see what we're all about, dude. It's massive. I mean, we're awesome. I mean, I love to brag about it. I mean, we're in our 7th year, our second daughter, our son's getting ready to, obviously he won't be in the Guard because he's a guy, but we went here a month ago or so, and he picked out to play the trombone in the band. So it all starts back over again. So I think by the time it's all said and done, we'll probably have about 12 plus years into it with our kids.
So in Missouri, do you say Missouri or Missouri?
I don't know. It just depends on how I feel, I guess.
In Missouri, when you're not out watching the high school band, what you guys go to like horseshoe contests and things, or
pig racing and all that there
tractor pull and stuff?
We go to the Walmart.
What the Oh man, yeah. My brother makes fun of me. You know, where I live in Portland, he thinks we have tractor pulls and that kind of stuff. Oh my God. All right. So tonight is a little bit different because the adorable, deplorable Jessica was on live streaming about 2 hours ago down in Cudahy City. I'm going to imagine that's what it is, down in California, Southern California. There was something going on at what she called a corrupt town hall meeting. So, of course, they throw on their Trump makes America great again hats and the flags, and wherever something happens, they race down there and they protest the protesters. And the last we saw of her, she was sitting in a police station, but it wasn't her. It was that Harim apparently got arrested, and they were all down there trying to get him out. I guess he got out.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine them getting arrested, and they seem like such nice, quiet kids.
Right?
I love that they get proud and rowdy, man. That's good stuff. That's, you speak your freaking mind. I mean, this whole PC BS that the world is today. I mean, they even said it in the the parent meeting tonight. The band director said, you know what? If you're proud of our band, post it on Facebook. He's like, this world is so full of everybody gets a trophy, and don't give your kid any props because it might offend some other kid who sucks at what he's doing. And he was like, you know what? We don't play that around here, dude. Our kids work hard. They practice hard every day after school for hours at a time. When they win, let's be proud. Let's pat them on the back. Let's blow up Facebook.
Back up for a minute. What do you mean when they win? They're just out playing the trombone.
Brother. Competition. Marching band is not the way it was back in the 60s and 70s when you were there. They don't just spell CAT on the field. It's a whole production.
If it was back in the 60s and the 70s, they'd be playing Dawg2dawg or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, they'd be underneath the bleachers chiefing it up with their little hippie love.
We got Denise. Denise, if you want to join, you were supposed to join last week and we didn't have a show. Denise, Sassy D is in the house. Dang, if you want to join, since your sister is bogging out on us, find some way to get you in here. I got an idea. I think I could. Anyways,
yeah. So anybody wants to hop on? Yeah, just
what
comment in the box.
So tonight's show is basically was gonna be a little bit of practice.
I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice?
Bing.
We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice.
Yes, we are.
We ain't talking about the game.
No.
We're talking about
practice.
Man.
That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have practice tonight on the show. You're talking about practice. That's what we have is practice. Oh, that's what I did. You know what I did? Don't let anybody know that. I popped in a little Christian music there when I was waiting because I 2 weeks ago. So what happened was 2 weeks ago, Bill, you had a very, very close friend, next door neighbor, very close friend, passed away.
Yeah.
And maybe the same day, maybe the next day, I also had a friend pass away, unexpectedly, had a knee replacement. And then about a week or two later, she threw two blood clots. And she's like huge instrumental in the shaken baby community, I guess. And she's responsible for like getting all of the wristbands, the license plates, the t-shirts, everything, always drawn up. And she's from Ohio and started Shaken Baby Syndrome of Ohio and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, her husband's a really cool guy. And so anyways, that all happened. And then I, every once in a while, get in these little pissy moods where something bothers me. And I'm not going to name names. I promised you I wouldn't. We're not even going to really delve into it and talk about it, but just kind of what happened. I saw something and I did not know that the writer, I saw an article that was so retarded. The article started out with big headlines saying that Trump could have got killed based on what these 3 mechanics just did on Air Force One. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And so I go and I read the story and I'm reading. So now I've spent my time reading because of the headline, and I'm reading and I'm like, oh, well, wait a minute. You mean this happened by these 3 mechanics made a mistake on the plane. It wasn't like intentional. It was something they just cut a corner 6 months before Trump even announced. So like it had nothing to do with Trump. It just so happens that Trump's now president and he flies in the plane. So I'm like, I was ticked off. I'm like, I think that's bogus. And then I looked at the page and I see tons and tons of ads all around me. And I'm like, freaking clickbait. Now I'm pissed off. And I posted it and I said, I am going to point this person out because I've seen it a bunch of times. And then boom, voila, one person knows one person, somebody knows somebody else, somebody knows somebody. That puts you in a difficult position because you're close friends with, people. And at the same time, you were having a struggle because you're a friend. And I wasn't in a good mood. And then on top of it, we were ready to start this show like they do the 5. Okay, we're going to have segments. I spent 4 or 5 hours making commercials, picking out music. I did everything. And then all of a sudden, gone. My whole computer, gone. Is like the only thing I could do on my computer was get on the internet. And it wasn't even Chrome. It was like, it was brand new, fresh. I lost thousands of pictures. I lost everything to do with the show for the last 6 years. Gone. And I couldn't reset it. So finally I take it to the shop for 3 or 4 days and they can't even fix it. And they said, it's not a virus. They don't even know why. So finally I got the whole thing rebooted and fixed. And I have an old hard drive that I changed my hard drive like 6 months ago. So we re-downloaded. It's a long story. But anyways, that's what happened. So then we didn't do the show, and I needed to cool off. You probably needed to cool off. We all needed to chill out. And I'm at church, and I don't stand a lot during the worship time because I've got about 8 screws in my hip. I got 8 screws in my back, metal rods. I'm a mess. So it could look like I'm in a bad mood. Everyone's over there worshiping and having a whatever, Jesus. And then here's Jim sitting here. And some dude probably thought he's in a bad mood. So he comes up to me afterwards, when they go around to shake hands, and he goes, I have a word for you, I think. Peace and calm. I'm thinking to myself, dude, I'm fine. I'm good. Thanks. I was polite, of course, you know, like, oh, cool. And then I come home and all hell broke loose, and my computer went away, and you were pissed at me, and I'm pissed, and so, but I stayed calm, and here we are, back.
Yeah, I'm struggling with being calm lately. With you, I don't.
You're struggling with what?
I said I'm just struggling being calm lately. I'm struggling with that big time. It's just like I have no patience for anything, and I keep speaking my mind, and it's getting me in trouble. And
well, I told you to speak your mind with me. I said, hey, if you're not happy with something I did or said or whatever, just tell me.
No, it's not
sometimes
that, brother.
Conflict is good. It's like, it's not, conflict is not good, but conflict can be interesting.
And I'll be honest, man, it was kind of nice, really. I didn't totally step away from social media last week, but for the most part I did. I only got on, like, check my notifications every now and then just because my phone kept, popping up notifications, and it gets a little irritating after a while, and you check them. But, I just stepped back from everything, man, and just kind of spent time with my family, and spent time in the shop and was just working, and, it's just crazy, man. I mean, it just how quick life can go. I mean, it just, and so many thoughts just go through your mind and whatnot. It just, sometimes you just need to step back, recollect yourself, and yeah.
Yeah, we needed to take a week off. We did. It was good. So, look at Denise. Yeah, see, I'm not alone. Okay, so Sassy D says, I went through that before Trump won. Now I'm walking on air. Idiots making up lies. Okay, but here's the thing, okay? Sassy D and Denise and Bill, everyone else. Here's what I have a problem with. I expect the left to just harp on a whole bunch of BS lies. I get it. I get it. That's who they are. But we also have a segment of people, quote unquote, conservatives or patriots, and you can see them. There's one called End the Fed. But there, I just named them. I shouldn't name people, but you can click on a conservative story, and it's total bull crap. And we're better than that. We don't need to do that kind of stuff. We don't need to. There's people out there for personal gain. Hey, I want to get rich off this show or off the internet someday, or doing whatever. You get enough clicks, you make money. That's fine. It never happens. I don't give two craps. I do this because I'm having fun. But these people are putting out story after story after story so we can click on them. And they're fake headlines. It's clickbait. And that's going on with conservatives. So I've said, I'm going to call them out. I'm going to call them out. We need to be better than that.
Yeah. No, I agree on this level, and I know, and like you said, it's kind of it's freedom of speech, and I 100% agree with that. It's just, when it hit, it was just like not even a day after, all this went down and whatnot. And I totally agree with free speech. You ought to be able to call people out, and we should hold people more accountable and to a higher, at the same time, though, I just get frustrated because there is no unity in the conservative party, in the libertarian, in whatever the crap you call us, the non-pro-quo, non-PC BS of the last 8 years, the silent majority, whatever you want to call us, there's just no unity in it. And it just, there's pockets here and there and here and there. And when I watched all that crap going down New Orleans, I saw so many different groups, but instead of coming together, they all stayed apart from each other and all tried to grab glory off the little pieces where they were at or whatnot to try to raise their group and whatnot. And it just really pissed me off, man. It did, for lack of a better word, it pisses me off. That there's no freaking unity.
That's why
the liberals you don't see them doing that. They group all up in one big herd of freaking melting snowflake bullcrap.
Well, most are out there wearing face masks and dressed up as Antifa, so you can't even tell who they are. I mean, that's pretty chicken.
Oh yeah,
that's why I really respect Jessica and her people, her crew, because what they're
Absolutely.
doing down there in Southern California, those people are going out there not covered up. They're organized. They talk. They meet. It's like a team, like a baseball team or a football team, and they don't necessarily have a coach, but they kind of do. They have like some people that are leading the way, and there's a respect. Like, I don't know. I respect what they're doing. They're making a difference. I think they're planting seeds. And every single time I see posts from Jessica's crew, her team, it's always, always, always praying for you. God's taking care of this. It's whatever. I mean, it's not that all of them are like nut job Christians going around and that's the whole thing, but they all have this core goodness about them. And I dig that. I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's just it's just frustrating, dude. I love seeing Jess and her group because they're united front. I'm sure there's a little bit of internal squabble here and there, but you never really see it. It never really comes out. When they go out to do something, man, they're united. Just imagine if we had that nation freaking wide, and all this BS going down in the snap of a finger, we can mobilize and have a force there that is unified on the same freaking page, just like the little Antifa queers, you know what I mean? Did I say that?
I don't want to put words in Sassy D's mouth. I don't want to put words in Sassy D's mouth, but what I think she's kind of referring to on comment that she made was conservatives still follow their own paths. They don't just follow. It's because we're not a bunch of lemmings.
Yeah, we're not sheep.
We're not sheep. We don't follow a script. You can watch the news. You can read everything that comes out from Nancy Pelosi to every single one of them all the way down the line. And it's these talking points. It's over and over and over the same thing all that day long in the next couple of days. My brother is a hardcore liberal, and they're really, really plugged in to the Democrat Party. I mean, my sister-in-law was running for the state Senate in Washington twice as a liberal. So when I get text from them, which I blocked their number, I got to unblock it because we're going to New York soon together. But when I don't block my number, it's the same talking points that I hear on TV. It's like okay, I got a friend, went to high school with her. She lives in New York. Great gal, but she's way over there to the left. The pink hat stuff and the Hillary Clinton stuff, all of that, right? I am on her page, and every single time something goes on, they literally do have talking points. She'll post, everybody call this person and repeat these words. So everyone's calling the commissioner, their senator, or whatever, repeating the same words. And they do have a playbook. I don't know.
No. I mean, yeah. They've got some. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated.
I think they wear masks because they're freaking ugly. Denise says, I think Antifa wears masks because they fear ICE. I think they're just freaking butt ugly. And I'm just kidding. That's not nice.
They are. Have you seen some of them?
No.
I mean, they're like rejected. I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, they're not the most intelligent human beings in the world, but they're very trainable and very sheep. You train them like we've been talking about. You train them, they know where to go. They know what to do. Boom, 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 boom. It's just, I don't know. I'm frustrated with this whole situation with stuff, but I do want to hit on one thing real quick. And that is, obviously, I think we've all turned the news on and seen the crap going down in England right now.
Yes.
Is it wrong that I really don't feel bad for them? They've allowed that crap. I mean, not all of them, but I know everybody's like, pray. Well, here's the deal. You people need to freaking rise up and kick the freaking muzzies out of your damn country, dude, because they're the ones doing it. That was a freaking suicide bomber. They're the ones that do that crap. Yeah, you get a psycho every now and then that'll do stuff. But not like, and it's just the beginning. It's going to happen all that more and more and more and more until people take a stand and kick them the crap out of their country. I mean, by force. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's, you know, Muslim phobia or whatever the crap they call it, Islamophobia. I don't care what you call me. That's just the way it is. I mean, with me.
So,
you know, that crap starts happening around here. I'm ready just to start.
Very first thing. Tell me, be honest. It's the very first thing you thought of when the car went up the curb in New York.
The very first, the car in the New York. What are you talking about?
You didn't hear about that. Last week, there was a car that went 7 blocks the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Went up on the curb, killed people.
I did catch that. I thought Muslim. Straight up. You know, I don't even know.
Why was that first thought?
That is their, what's it called? MO, yeah. Their mode of operation, you know, that's just what they do. You know, that's just the way they operate. That's it. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm so frustrated with the world right now. You know, and you think I'd come back calmer and cooler and whatnot. It's almost like we've switched places now, Jim. Have you noticed that? You're the calm, cool, collected one, and I'm the one getting all pissy and starting to yell and you know, over the last week. I don't know. I just I don't know. I think I don't know, brother. I'm just speechless. I just, you know, the anger and crap is really boiling up inside of me and stuff. You know, and when I see crap like that, yeah, do I want all those innocent people to die? Hell no. You know, is it wrong to say I don't really feel bad for them? Yeah, I'm sure it is, but it's not that I don't feel bad for them, but at the same time, you know, the idiots keep wanting to let all them freaking refugees and crap come in here, and that's what the crap we're going to have. You know, it's going to get to where you can't go to a freaking football game or a baseball game. You can't go to your little kid's little, you know, Saturday morning soccer game because some jackwagon freaking Allah-loving prick is going to go and try to blow everybody up. You know what I mean?
You know, so the first thing I thought of when that car went up on the curb, I posted something right away, of course. And I said, watching the news, getting the description, anytime there's a robbery or of somebody blowing themselves up or whatever, the news describes it like this. It was a white, black person from 4'2" to 6'1", about 120 to 402 pounds. And they were seen running north, possibly going west. It's like they don't really want to say. So my first thought, yeah, was Muslim because that's their MO.
That's their MO. Yeah.
Turns out to just be a drunk fool who's been doing that before. Okay, so we're going to New York September 13th, 11, 12, 13. That 2 days after September 11th. Don't laugh at me because I use my fingers. I have to use my fingers to count. Unless I got a calculator with me, then I could have figured it. So we're going to New York September 13th. We're going to be there for 4 days. We're staying right next to Times Square, basically. One of the Hilton properties right there. And right around the corner from Trump Tower and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to go meet my brother and everybody there for the Paul McCartney concert. So now this concert tonight with Ariana Grande, Lisa says, oh, that I'm nervous to go. I'm like, well, what are you going to do? You know, I'm not afraid. Like if somebody to me looks, I'll profile. I'm not going to lie. I'll profile. If somebody looks like, okay, so I got on the plane here 6 months ago or whatever. I typed onto Facebook and took a picture and I go, hey, swear to God, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but this dude looks like a freaking terrorist. And somebody gets online and goes, well, what does a terrorist look like? I said, oh, you know, a young Muslim man who's sweating and chanting and, you know, well, it's kind of what a terrorist might look like, based on what all of his brothers have looked like. Turned out, you know, maybe he wasn't, or it was a dry run, or maybe I was just paranoid. Who knows what?
You know, you have to be, and that's what's sad, man. You gotta have your head on a freaking swivel at all times in this society. And it's just gotten to the point it's just stupid. I think, you know, that's one of the reasons why I'm fed up too. I'm fed up with the BS. I'm fed up with a lot of stuff, you know, from it. And
So,
I don't know. Then I watched them tear down them statues in New Orleans, and as small and minute as that is, it's not. You know, it's really not. What it symbolized was something totally different. You know, and we couldn't. You know, I'm just tired of keyboard warriors too.
okay,
Saying,
hold on. I didn't know and still barely know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you
the statues in New Orleans,
yeah, so explain
monuments,
as if
they were Confederate generals, and like Jefferson Davis, obviously the president of the Confederacy. They tried to claim the whole racial crap, you know, and half the people standing there, the protesters that were defending them, were freaking black, you know. So it was far from a freaking racial thing. It's just more liberal policy bullcrap.
so okay, wait. So what you're saying is that the mayor of the city and the city council passed an ordinance saying we are going to remove all of the Confederate statues in the city boundaries. Is that correct?
Yep. For the most part, it was Lee, and let's see who else. There was something called, like, I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm far from an expert. I've never been in New Orleans. Okay, so then you would know more. You got Lee down there. You got Jefferson Davis, and then there was like a Liberty Monument or something like that. Crap. I don't know. I'm kind of lost on that one.
It was all of the Confederate
Yeah.
statues that were standing in that New Orleans proper area. The city council decided we are going to take them down because it's offensive to everybody. And then a bunch of patriots got together from kind of all over the country, and not all over the country, but some, and they stood guard, and one or two of them was taken down. And then finally, when the patriots got tired and went home, the city
they did in the middle of the night
down anyways, right?
And it should have, you know, that's where the federal government steps in so much of our lives, and not one of them suckers have the balls to go there and be like, hey, guess what? There is a federal law protecting every single one of these monuments you're touching. You do not have the right to do it. If you've got a problem with it, come to the Supreme Court and let's take it to that. You know, not one senator, not one representative, not nobody, you know, went down there to stop that crap, because there was like a law written in 1920 something, I think it was, or 1912 or whatever, about a war memorial. You can't touch them. You know, they're yeah. It just, you can't touch them, and they went ahead and did it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, Sassy saying on there that you know, all the Democratic run cities are crap. Yeah, you see those pictures of Japan, like Hiroshima or whatever, after the bomb, and now you see them nowadays are like a big booming metropolis. And then you look at Detroit in the 40s, which is a big booming metropolis, and now it's like a freaking ghost town.
Okay. Yeah. So when you're doing that, let's point out something. New Orleans. Who are the two current sitting senators? Said nothing. They're Republican. Said nothing.
Yeah.
So how do you figure? I mean, how do you square that? Well, what's the...
That's the swamp. You know, I think that Trump talked about people with that damn backbone. Look at that. Yeah, there's two of them.
Right.
Two senators right there that are Republican. That
they only have two.
Squat.
They only have two. So let's talk about let's talk about the elephant in the room, because I've been getting a lot of play on my Facebook page about this, and actually had a friend of my daughter's chime in, because I said this is what real feminism looks like. And hey, I was wrong. I didn't think that. I know that Hillary and Mooch both wore headscarves at one point in time when they went to these countries, but apparently that they also went without a headscarf, I guess. What do I know? So I was wrong. But anyways, one of my daughter's friends chimed in, and his basic point was, well, it's their culture. So, because I was saying, hey, you know, look at these. I thought she was like a boss. I mean, she went in just like, yeah, I'm a proud American woman. And so he's saying, no, it's wrong that, you know, we're giving them a bad time. Women can't drive cars there, all that kind of stuff, right? And so a lot on the left are saying, well, that's okay, because that's their culture. So I was like, well, wait a minute. Is feminism and women's rights only valid in America, in England, and a few places? Or are they human rights all over the world?
Right.
So that got into about 25 different posts back and forth, boom, 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 whatever. And then the one on the right, the ugly truth behind Saudi Arabia's love for Melania Trump, that came today. I cut that off of CNN. They can never, ever just tell a story. They always have to find a twist or something bad. The ugly truth behind Saudi Arabia's love for Melania Trump. What is it with these people?
They're jackwagons.
Yeah.
Who's worse, them or the morons that follow them?
What do you mean?
The idiots that actually watch CNN and believe that crap.
Whoa, what are you calling me? Oh, no, I didn't watch it. I
watch
just
CNN. No, you know what I'm saying, though. I mean, what's even stupider than stupid of CNN is the idiots that watch that crap,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and believe that crap. And yeah, whatever. I mean, honestly, there is no, I don't think there's really any mainstream media. And I'll go as far as to say Fox isn't really even mainstream media when it comes to, you know, not choosing a side. Now, granted, yeah, I watch Fox over all the other ones because I can agree more with what they're saying. But at the same time, when you think about it, there's no down the middle really station out there besides our station, which really isn't down the middle either.
Oh, Fox?
No, dawg2dawg.
Oh,
But we're not really down the middle either when you think about it.
Well, I'm an OMC. I've got my own political party. Do you know what that is?
Too. It's called Redneck.
No, an OMC. Open-minded conservative.
Old motorcycle
No,
club.
nothing about old. I colored my hair today. It's gone. The gray's gone. It's nothing about old. No more. It's an open-minded conservative. Yes, it's New Orleans. It's removing them. Michelle didn't wear one. You know,
it's probably because they couldn't find one to fit on her fat head. Oh, did I say that out loud?
That. That's
what happens when you look like a gorilla. That is a dude. I don't care what people say. Michelle is a dude.
Don't go there.
I know I shouldn't. I'm sorry, dude. I warned you before we got on. My filter's like broke.
Oh my gosh.
It is. I apologize, people. I am normally a nice, quiet.
You're supposed to be the Christian one.
Right?
I'm the one that always has
problems. After this week, dude, I think we switched places, and now you're the calm one, and I'm the one that just. Yeah.
If this was like 2 weeks ago, I would have mentioned that. Never mind. I'm not even going to mention it. I'm not even going there. I'm not. No. Nope. I'm going to keep clean. I'm going to keep professional. so to speak. Not going to talk about, dang, I want to mention it. I want to say it, but it's just so not right. And I'm not going to do that.
I'm getting some agreements over here too that Michelle is a dude. I've seen the pictures and whatnot. That chick's got a bigger Adam's apple than I do.
I thought you were going to say something else. All right.
She probably does too. I've seen those pictures too.
All I'm going to say, and I'm not bringing it up, all I'm going to say is look at the pictures from when she was on Ellen. Just look.
I've never seen it. I'll look those up. I don't watch Ellen either because she's kind of a.
I'm just saying it's right there. It's right there. Just look. But I'm not going. I'm not. No. Bill, you're not going to get me to start being down in the gutter. I'm not doing it. Let's move on.
Guess what, Bubba? We traded places, man. You get to be the calm, cool, collected one now. That just is just like, come on, guys, let's
what did I
take
have
into consideration of people's feelings.
Think about this, right?
I may be back to normal next week. I kind of doubt it. I go on vacation in 2 weeks, so after I get back from vacation, I'll have my smooth, cool, country, calm demeanor again.
If I could, I don't believe you. That's why I'm ignoring you. If I could hack, I think you're done. I think you're screwed now. I think we're finally getting you loosened up, and now I'm the good one. I like this. I haven't swore all tonight. You already swore a couple times. I quit swearing.
I have not swore. I still don't swear.
I feel so good.
I can express myself without F-bombing every other word.
I stopped swearing like, I don't know. Well, about 3 hours ago. Feels great. No, I'm just kidding. I've really been working on it. If I could, I don't swear anymore. If I could hack your elections, you wouldn't have had 8 years of Barack Obama. Right?
Amen.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. I fired the head of the FBI in 1993. And the next day, Vince Foster, Hillary's boyfriend, committed suicide, and all his files came up missing, and the press said nothing.
I am going to say that was not Hillary's boyfriend for the simple fact Hillary is a big pantsuit wearing lesbian.
I think
she does not like guys.
No, she hates men, but I think that they had
something. Figure, look who she's married to. That dude is.
I think they had something going.
Douche.
All right.
If we were like in a South American country, his name would be El Douche.
So, we already did this one. What real feminism looks like. Anyways, so just so everyone knows, I'm not homing for Trump. I am homing for Trump. Trump is getting his wall. Trump finally got his wall. You see that? Don't you see what doesn't have a wall.
Who came out and said? And that was Oscar, the scripture that Jessica posted. That was killer great. Killer good stuff. Yeah, that wall, dude. That's awesome.
He wanted to go to the wall by himself. Netanyahu and those guys said, "Hey, let's do." He goes, "No, I don't want a photo op." So he just stayed there for a minute until they got the photo right. No, I'm teasing. But 1 Kings 8:41 through 43. Moreover, concerning a foreigner who is not of your people Israel, but has come from a far country for your name's sake, for they will hear of your great name and your strong hand and your outstretched arm. When he comes and prays toward this temple here in heaven, your dwelling place, and do according to all for which the foreigner calls you to, that all peoples of the earth may know your name and fear you, as do your people Israel, and that they may know that his temple, which I have built, is called by your name. All right, now my head's spinning. Was that about Trump being super great, or was that about God being super great? Help a brother out here.
Not really a question. God is super great above all, dude. There's no confusion on that. There's no confusion on that. That's about God being great. you know, and it kind of fits too, you know, because we are not, you know, God's chosen. We're not Israeli. We're not, you know, the Jews.
Right. So it
And believe
says,
it or not, that's still that's God's chosen people. But when a foreigner comes here and prays here,
yeah,
you know,
when he comes and prays towards this temple,
okay,
you're in heaven.
I'll point out something to you about biblical scripture and whatnot that I figured out. When it's capitalized, that means they're talking about God. When it's not, that means they're talking about man.
What? I'm just,
yeah.
Dude, I'm teasing with you. I know.
There you go. But no, I dig it that Netanyahu came out and said America is becoming great again. We're glad that America is back on our side. I mean, it was a total spitting in Obozo's eye, dude. I mean, it was great. I love seeing it.
I told Sassy she was right because I was just about to swear and say I'm just effing with you, but I won't do that because I don't swear anymore.
Because you're the good guy on the show now. You're not allowed.
Oh, I'm allowed. I just have self-control.
There you go.
Think about it.
There you go.
All right, so that's our show. That's basically it. What else we got? Jessica never showed up. Oh, just so you know, I'm not pining only for Trump. All right, let's put this out here for a second. I like Trump. I support Trump. I want good things. I think he's on the right track. Okay, we're clear?
Mm-hmm.
I also made this meme last week because he is half freaking retarded sometimes. No? It's 3 a.m. It's time to shoot myself in the foot. It's like, dude. Now, I know he's smarter than me. So maybe there's something why he's doing this. No?
Well, when he hops on and starts tweeting
about just stupid stuff. It's like, stop already. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
I kind of agree. I think somebody kind of probably needs to be, you know, kind of in charge of his Twitter filter.
His wife needs to move into the White House, right, and help him out.
Keep him occupied at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, all right. Here's the thing. So he's in with Netanyahu today, and they wrapped up their press conference. It's done. They're leaving. The press is leaving. And he stops and turns around and comes back and says, oh, by the way, I want to let you know that during that Russian thing, I never used the word Israel. I never said it was an Israeli. It never came out of my mouth. It's like, dude, nobody said that you said it was Israel. Nobody brought it up. So why did you just rehash this and bring it up? Hello?
I guess in his defense, he is like 70 years old now. And
God.
And he's Trump. I mean,
no.
I know I keep going off my cam and on my cam tonight. I've got to get.
Thank you. Sassy says, sometimes I want to grab his face to shut him up. Thank you. You're right. You're right. I love the guy, but shut the frick up sometimes. And drain the swamp. Just do it.
Yeah, do it with a quickness too.
Right?
Because there's more and more people coming out against him. You know, he's going to start having a harder and harder time getting stuff passed, you know, getting stuff, you know, rallying troops to his side and his cause in the House and Senate. You know, I just see that coming. I mean, there's going to be more of them starting to rhino out against him, and they're coming out of the woodwork more and more every day.
Here's what he needed to do. Sorry,
build the damn wall.
I was waiting.
Please hurry up.
Because you were on a good thought. But here's the deal. Here's the truth. He needs Laura Ingraham to be his chief of staff. She'll go in there. She'll shut him up. She'll fire a bunch of people. She'll tell everybody to get your act together and get them moving. They need a tough, strong woman like her. She's the one to be the chief of staff. She'll kick their ass and clear the way. That's the way to go right there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Am I right, people?
I don't think anybody's responding to you.
It's 11:11 right now. It's time for her. Thank you. Yes, I love her too. She's awesome, and she's exactly what he needs. All right, so here's my shutdown music. We're gonna put the shutdown music on. Lisa's gonna get ticked off if I go any later.
You said it's 11:11 there, huh?
At your place, it's
Yeah,
9:11 my place.
Yeah, I was gonna say the sun just went down an hour ago where you're at.
Yeah. All right, so check this out. Here's our new closing, at least for now. All right, see what you guys think about it. And tomorrow starts the same old thing stuff again. What a crazy party. Oh,
heads up. You know, real quick, Willie died. I heard that yesterday.
Hold on. Wait.
Willie died yesterday, man.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Willie Nelson.
Yep.
Okay.
My brother called me and told me that, but I haven't seen anything.
Hold on. Now we're back. All right. We're not done yet. Now I'm pissed off and I'm going to quit.
Yeah. Now that you played that song, yeah, my brother called me yesterday or said something. He's like, hey, dude, Willie died. I'm like, and I'm thinking Willie Robertson from Duck Dynasty, but he's like, no, Willie Nelson.
Mother effer, I'm going to swear, mother effer, conservative, fake conservative bastards that are ruining the cause. You know where he got that from? End the Fed. Conservative, allegedly, thing. It said all over their thing, they're blasting it on Facebook, that Willie Nelson died. And then you click on it and you read the story, and it was a friend of his who he played with. And the guy was 81 years old. And so people are commenting on there going, you guys suck. And yes, they do suck. And it's just like these other fake conservatives, patriots, who are writing stupid headlines that don't match. And now you just told me Willie Nelson died and you believed it.
I couldn't find anything on it. You know, I use my reliable source, which is my younger brother, and he's not very reliable. No, I just happened to Google it. You're correct.
Do you think that it would be news if Willie Nelson died?
You would think so, but I know he's like sick and old. So when he told me that, I really didn't doubt it. You know, he's having problems. He had like cancel his tour and everything. And dude's like, what, 90 years old now? 80, 90 years old. I mean, Willie is freaking old, and he's lived one hell of a life.
Yeah, but that's like headline news. That's like headline news. Yes, I have tattoos. Yes, I'm covered. I'm covered everywhere. Yes. Okay. So back to the end. Hold on.
Back to the end. I do like that end. You realize we're still live, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just playing around. Show's over, but I'm just freaking around.
Yeah. You don't want to see what it's like when we're not on the air? You're looking at it. This is what we do.
I just try to play, and now I got echo. Echo.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for tuning in. It is late here, and before Jim gets himself in trouble.
Yeah.
And I've got to go to bed, too, because I've got my son's 5th grade graduation tomorrow.
Dude, you're young, a 5th grader. Dude, I've got a 34-year-old daughter and a 30-year-old and 6 grandkids. And I'm not bragging, but 6 grandkids. Look at this.
I got my oldest daughter down in Texas this week getting drunk with her boyfriend.
Uh-oh.
Calling me every night. She's like, "It's margarita night, Dad." And last night was like pina colada night.
Nice.
The night before that was daiquiri night or something like that, strawberry daiquiri night. I'm like, dude, knock it off.
And everything. What do you think? Look at he's BA and everybody.
I see that. I like the ending.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you for everyone joining us. Peace and love. Peace and love. Do you know what Ringo Starr? A couple years ago, he said, I won't do the accent, but he said, I'm not doing any more. No more autographs. I'm done. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. All right, out.
See you guys next week.